Welcome to my page. I try to keep it down. Anything that you get into 10 minutes, if it goes, if it's 10 minutes, it's very fuck that. And not important. The liberals, libertarians, people who believe in God, people like to smoke, people like weed, people like to drink, people like to smoke ayahuasca, people who can't think outside the box, non-virgins. Okay. It's a lot of you motherfuckers. This message is not for the masses of asses. Listeners' discretion is advised. Welcome, you shapeshifters, you spiritual beings from other dimensions and times and spaces. You know who the fuck I am. Okay. If you have any comments, questions, roast fest, or insults, please write it down below so I can smile and laugh at your comical relief. Okay. I'm the real OG, original Gnosis motherfucker. But some people say I look like I'm a gangster or some shit when I'm walking down the street. But I'm not. Okay, I'm not. But I got multiple things to talk about, y'all guys. I got multiple things. And as I said before, you can follow me on anchor.fm/emeraldpill, Spotfly. Okay, Emerald Pill King, motherfuckers. Okay, now, there's not a lot of guys like me out there. I'm very eccentric, and I do have schizoaffective, okay? So I consider myself a schizologist. No, you won't be able to find the word. A schizologist is basically a man or a person who has schizophrenia, okay, who learns from psychologists and therapists and would like to give therapy and receive therapy from y'all masses. All right? Okay, when I say something and you get offended, please ask questions, okay? And as I said before, this is not intended for the masses. So there are some people, no, actually, matter of fact, I'm sorry, I take it back. Lots of people who are very sensitive. So if I send you a wave and shit like that, well, hello, and you look at the black cat as gay just because it has a red little bib on or scarf or some shit like that, then something's wrong with your logic. There's nothing wrong with that cat. It's a cartoony looking black cat waving like, hello, how you been? Nothing gay about it. I can tell who the fuck you are. Get the fuck out of here. I want nothing to do with you. All right, get the fuck out of here. I want nothing to do with you. If you're here watching me, please wave or say something because I don't know your name unless you say hello. Because you know how Facebook algorithms are, okay? See, for some reason, the inbox is more crystal clear, and I can see videos, but you can't see videos on the live feed, which is fucking weird. But you can see videos on the group chat. There's just 3 different ones. There's a group chat where you can join people in. Okay, you gotta have a good signal now. I have a very strong and powerful signal. Okay, I got the 5G network and everything running. Okay, I'm not near no metal and shit like that. I'm not near no trees and shit. Lots of people see me very clear. Okay, that's what I got this phone for now, guys. Everybody's gonna get 5G so we can burn our brain cells out. But whatever you want to talk about, you write it down below. Please write proper sentences, because I will say your name. This may be posted on the YouTube, okay? And that's what I do, YouTube and the fucking Facebook. That's all I do. Keep things simple. You know how to donate to my cause. And also, on top of that, I'm going to be doing Xbox streaming soon. Okay? I'm going to be doing Xbox streaming under X-Detheus X. Okay? So, I'm going to put it down below. Okay? So, X-Detheus X, okay, will be on Mixer. I'm going to be on Mixer. Okay? Because Ninja's on a Mixer, right, motherfuckers? Okay. And I'm going to be probably doing this next month. How you been, A.D. Yemi, Isaiah? How you been? What's going on with you? What country are you from? Okay. And as a matter of fact, I'm actually going to post it later on. My Mixer account, start following me. I'm going to be doing gaming and therapy as I play multitude of games. I'm going to be playing games left and right. I'm going to play through it, and I'm going to tell you my perspective of it, my psychology of it. I believe all games and video games should have the gods included in the game. So we won't have to worry about a motherfucker. Okay, how did I beat this character? Most games are usually supposed to be balanced. So if you put it on easy, you should still get the same ending as someone who did it on hard. Okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I want to play it for the story. Someone will place it for the challenge. Now, if you play it for a challenge, you should still get the same ending, but basically you should get little extra things. You may get little extra things. But please, don't make multiple different endings, better endings for people who play it on hard, okay? Because that's not the whole and true intentions when you play games. The true intentions of playing games or listening to music is if it's well balanced, okay, for everyone to play. I want to experience every little thing in the game, okay? I don't want to try too hard. I'm a hardcore gamer, but I'm not a hardcore gamer to stress myself out. Like, I could try 50 times. Like, there was this mode in Devil May Cry, right? Right? I'm talking about games, y'all, because I don't talk about pussy all the time. I know you guys want me to talk about pussy and shit and this red pill shit and this micto, but please bear with me here. Okay? In Devil May Cry, if you die a certain amount of times, the difficulty decreases. Okay? So the more hits, you don't have to do as many hits, which is cool, okay? They should implement that in every game. I think after about a 50 tries, same thing go for racing games and everything else. And as a matter of fact, the problem with that is that if you had to go through it 50 times, there'll be a mark on your fucking, you'll give you a mark again. And if you go through the game on super difficulty, you may get a picture or something. You may be able to get a discount on something. You could get some cash or something for your ass, okay? Because that's what's worth, okay? Trying your best to do it yourself. Recording it yourself. Tried it on harder difficulties, you earned something. You should get something that's worth. Everybody deserves the same ending, regardless, because everybody's built differently. So don't try to be discriminating against someone who can't play. It's not the fact that kids should be able to play the game, but it shouldn't be so easy, okay? You understand what I'm saying? You missed a call from Peppy, okay? Now, Peppy, you basically going to have to follow me on something. You got to get on my live feed, okay? So basically, we're going to talk about multiple different things. We're going to talk about current events and times. As I said before, later on, I'll probably be posting. Let me see if I can do it right now. Let me see if I can actually post my, YouTube. Okay, no, that's not it. Okay, I think I probably have it there. Okay, let me see. No, it's called a Mixer account, but I'll put it there later. My Mixer account. It's going to be Detheus, because that's my Xbox One tag, okay? Isaiah, do you play any games? Okay, Adiyama. Okay, Adiyama. Because it could be say Adyema. Okay, Isaiah. Okay, Mario Matthias Evans, not Mario. Okay, the proper way of saying Mario is actually Mario with 2 dots on the A. Mario is a feminine side. That's Italians and shit, because they were very effeminate and had a Neapolitan complex. Because them motherfuckers don't, when we fuck with, you say something wrong, they get agitated and shit. And a lot of people don't understand what Neapolitan complex is. Now, people don't know who Neapolitan is. He was just a white man. He basically was good in math and mathematics. He was a strategic war person. He was very short. And what happens is that, because my brother taught me about Neapolitan complex, but I don't have it. Neapolitan complex is like, what you say to me, you better not say nothing to me. And you get really sensitive. And you start getting agitated like you can beat everybody, and everybody's bigger than you and stronger than you, but you like, fuck you little motherfucker, fuck you little motherfucker. So people make fun of him because he was a short general. I think he was a general. Neapolitan, look it up. I love Neapolitan ice cream, okay? And of course, I told you dark is always better than the vanilla, okay? All right, there's more to see, okay? Especially you have the great lighting and shit, because I make my own Pornhub. What did I tell you? All right, people think I'm lying, but it's okay. If I'm lying, I'm dying, okay? All right? Okay, here we go. Let's talk about, we talked about some video games, okay? We talked about Ori and the Blind Forest. There's also another one coming out very soon in March. It's called Ori and the Will-O-Wisp. Okay, now they had to push it now. There's some technical difficulties. I am a gamer, okay? I've just beat Ori and the Blind Forest a little while ago. And to me, that's a better game than Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight is a very difficult. And you're not getting 100% in that motherfucker. It's a beautiful game. Most likely tones of some red and some black and white and gray. But Ori and the Blind Forest is way more beautiful, way more better music. You can definitely get 100% off the map, but you're not getting 100% off of Hollow Knight, okay? So we got 2 big differences. The difficulty spike in fucking Hollow Knight is ridiculous. Your precision better be on cue. But I beat the goddamn game. Of course, they always start you off with a bad ending because you didn't get that max that was in the abyss, in the bottom of a broken fucking, a crumbly, unstable ground, which is bullshit, okay? Because basically they should have more NPC players to give you more hints, just like Dead Cells. When you play Dead Cells, you die, you start all over again. You have to go through the game, make sure you get to pick up the right weapons, and it's trial and error because each stage keep changing. Alternatively, the different levels, they change, okay? The stages are never the same, okay? And there's multiple endings on that motherfucker. And the thing is that the good thing, with multiple endings, at least you should start off near the end. Okay? Because I don't want to start the whole game over and try to get a new, different ending. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that would be so fucking pathetic. Okay, especially if it's not fun and it's very tedious and it's very repetitive. Everything is repetitive, but it has to be a fun type of repetitive. Depends on what your type is. So I just explained to you Ori and the Blind Forest, and I explained to you there's a new game called Ori and the Will o' Wisps coming out in March. Okay, they say it's till 26, but I think it's gonna push because there's some technical difficulties, and I say okay. All right, Borderlands 3, they had a whole bunch of patches that had to be put into that motherfucker. So if you got the disc, I'm still playing The Witcher 3. I'm still playing the Borderlands 3. Okay, I play Grip. Now this, once you reach level fucking 8 in Grip, your ass is gonna be stuck because you're gonna need some memorization and precision driving like a motherfucker. Okay, because I beat F-Zero all the way to Diamond Route. I did not beat it on the 3rd level on the highest difficulty. No. And you don't get a really good ending anyway, okay? So pretty much it's worth it. It's fun as fuck. You're going fast as hell. A lot of games are getting copycats off the F-Zero franchise, and the F-Zero franchise is dead now. F-Zero, the best racing game there is F-Zero GX like motherfucker, because you can customize your car and your speed and everything else. To me, that's the best game. And then it's Need for Speed Carbon. Okay, that was really good. Dub Edition, okay? The remix version and shit, to me, that was overall a very good car racing game, okay? F-Zero's are more like a magnetic car racing game. So they're two different genres of games, okay? Please understand this. I am into almost every type of game that's out there. Sports, no matter what it is. Puzzle, I don't care what it is. I've been a gamer always since 1980. When the first Atari 2600 came out, 7800, the Black Vortex box, I played that motherfucker, the Pac-Man Blocky, I played it, and I was crying for that motherfucker, because my coordination is on cue, man. My coordination is on cue. But I know there's a guy, his name is Jay Ellis. Listen to this shit, y'all guys. There's a guy named Jay Ellis, and his name, the Happy Hob. He's on Instagram, you can follow him, Jay Ellis. As a matter of fact, let me write that down. Jay Ellis. When I say Jay Ellis, you could look it up yourself. And he beat every fucking, okay, hold on. He beat the Dark Souls series, the Demon Souls series, and the Bloodborne series without getting hit. Do you believe that shit? Do you believe that? Alright, so check him out, okay, because I was reading him in the Game Informer, and I was like, who the fuck, okay, that takes a lot of hours and time. He's called the Happy Hob, and you can follow him, okay, no hit, okay, no hits, I'm gonna put no hit, okay, Dark Souls, Okay, Demon Souls. I'm writing it down for y'all so you can look at Demon Souls. And the Bloodborne. Okay, hold on, y'all guys. Bloodborne series. Okay, let me write it down. So look him up, because I was like, I was thinking like, can someone make it without no armor on? I don't think he did without no armor though. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm a gamer like a motherfucker. I told you I'm into gaming. If you can't play games, you're not into meticulous gaming, you are not an alpha. Okay, you're not into chess, you don't read on computer. Most people are not alphas, okay? I just asked a few questions and I know you're not an alpha, okay? But anyway, let's talk about something else now here. So this guy, Jay Ellis, the Happy Hob, he's on Instagram, beat the fucking Dark Souls, Demon Souls, and Bloodborne without fucking getting hit. Get the fuck out of here, right? Alright, okay. Now, we're going to talk about something because Peppy wanted me to... I was talking to Peppy about different friendship types. Friendship types are like this. There's 3 different versions of it. Okay? Let me go back to his page here, okay? I told him about, let me see, friendship types, okay? Hold on. Okay, here we go. Now, 3 different friendship types. There's your associates who you have on Facebook. You just know them. You may have something in common. Or maybe the fact that you just said something to them. They said hi to you, but they're probably not following your ass. Remember that. If they're not active, look on each person's page. What is a true friend? A true friend is more than your brother or your sister. Okay, as a matter of fact, that may sound kind of backwards, but trust me, your brothers and sisters are not that close. Trust me, they're not. It's like vinegar is thicker than blood, okay? That doesn't make sense, correct? But I have found people who are basically closer to me than my own family, and that's fucking sad, okay, right? They give you hugs, they're affectionate, they care about your well-being and your personality and who you are. And they agree with you 90% of the time, okay? Like a kindred spirit, okay? True friends are that. They're hard to come by, and yeah, they're keepers, okay? And then you got these individuals who are your associate companions or business partners, okay? See, me, I have a business partner who I've known for over 20, 25 years. We ain't close like blood brothers or anything like that. We're not best of best friends, because if someone has to say, pay me back, you know what I'm saying? Then you know that for the fact that you need it, okay? And then of course let's pay it back. Maybe they're teaching you a lesson. But that's not true, genuine nobility. Because if I know I have a true friend and I really like my friend that much, I'll give it to him for free. You don't have to pay me back because I have enough money. Now, if you don't have enough money, you may say something like that. But other than that, if you got enough money, you shouldn't say pay it back. You get what I'm saying? That's in a business associate, okay? They're only there to help you out in your time of need when you need money, okay? And sometimes they hang around with you, but they don't talk that much about your feelings. They don't care about your goddamn feelings. Now, associate friends are basically just on Facebook, okay? Or maybe you just known them for a short period of time, okay? But true friends are very close. They don't care about money issues. They don't let things get between them and shit like that. They're closer to you than your brother or your fucking sister. All right, check people's pages, y'all. I have 1,000 people who I checked on the pages, and I check them on a daily basis. I would probably never go over like 1,500 people, because I got to constantly go through all of their friends to see if they're constantly active, and I got to delete those, okay, who is following me on my Facebook, because they're wasting my time. So when I start doing my fucking Xbox mixer, okay, because Ninja is on fucking Mixer, okay, it's not just because of that, but I don't care about that. Because I'm thinking about getting on Twitch. My daughter might do all of them, okay? But there's more stipulations on Twitch, I heard, okay? But it really doesn't matter. It's not a good way of making a living. It's just notoriety, okay? You're being notarized, okay? You're being noticed, okay? And so basically, I just want to put my face out there as the Emerald Pill Man or ex-Detheist, because I'm a gamer. I'm gonna start my own YouTube page, simply saying ex-Detheist X. Okay, so you can see my gaming streams and shit like that. I'm gonna do all that shit. Okay, you know how to donate, because I keep things simple. PayPal, Cash App. I ain't fucking doing all that Patreon and other bullshit. Keep it simple, keep it sweet. All right, okay, let's talk about some other shit that's different. Okay, how long was I talking? For 17 minutes now here. Now, we're going to talk about Weinstein, okay? Now, I said this before time and time again. Stop talking about these crackers and these Jewish individuals. Because a black person, they're going under the bus. Like Bill Cosby. Look at old Bill Cosby. Me Too movement has successfully, not truly successful, got Weinstein, okay? If that was true or not. I don't care and I don't know. And I don't know all the details. I just know that he avoided the greatest charges of all. And that motherfucker went to sign himself into a hospital or whatever. Okay. Just like that one guy who disappeared in jail and shit. And they say he hung himself, but they don't got his body leaving a fucking jail cell. What's that guy's name? I forgot his name. Already I forgot his name. It wasn't that important because he had too much money. Okay. You understand? They got his ass out of there. Okay. He paid everybody off. Just like the fucking Blacklist and shit. Like fucking Raymond Reddington type. They did a Raymond Reddington on his motherfucking ass. Or like a Joker type shit. If they know he got a lot of money, they getting his ass out of there. Alright? Now, okay. And another thing, I want people to understand what the sensitive folk, I'm telling you, every person, I could tell if you're sensitive ass. I could tell if you're not an alpha. I could tell if you're not strong within your will. If I send you a black cat with a red bib on it, that don't mean I'm gay at all. Some motherfucker was like, yo, well, don't do that in my inbox. I'm like, dude, man, it's just a black cartoonish type of cat. And this waving at your ass. How you doing? How was your day? If you say, don't do that, I'm like, do what? Okay. I'm just waving to you. You're a sensitive ass. You're a sensitive ass. If I call you cracker, if I call you hillbilly, I call you a spick, and your reaction is like, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna punch you. You're a sensitive ass. You should not live in society, okay? You still have lots to learn. You're not an adult yet. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt, okay? All right? Please understand. Don't be sensitive. And please understand, there's people who don't question. They just make judgment calls. They're sensitive and they're very uneducated. They do not do any research. I tell people who don't do research, people who don't ask questions, people who are sensitive. There's a pattern with that now here. No one's talking about this. No one's talking about this. But there's a pattern with this shit. Alright? Okay. Now, like I said before, my videos are intended not for the masses of asses. Those people who have low attention spans. Those people who are sensitive. People who are non-questioning motherfuckers. People who don't like research. People who ask me the question like, you don't need to do research. As soon as you hear someone say, you don't need to do research to be very intelligent about anything. I said, sure, that's a fact. You're right. But please understand, research is more important than anything. Let's try to do your research about God. That's easy, man. But lots of people believe in God, right? They believe in Santa Claus, right? Them dumb motherfuckers, right? Dumb motherfuckers, okay? Oh, I believe in an external God. Okay, how about this? There's different types of gods. If I say no, there's nobody more stronger than Jesus. And there's no, so, what the fuck are you? There's demiurge gods who actually existed on this planet and destroyed the fucking planet. Had war with the white man and shit. Had their heads on as necklaces and shit, like Kali and Krishna and shit. You don't go to war with them motherfuckers. Okay, you don't go to war with the Dinjin. Okay, you don't go to war with people who are the blue gods. Okay, can't do that. Okay, gotta call later. Okay, now please understand, you gotta watch that shit. People be calling me at the weirdest times. Now the same thing with Jordan Peterson. Okay, Jordan Peterson. Okay, the God delusionals. They're everywhere, man. Ben Shapiro, okay? Y'all gotta watch them God delusionals. They're tricksters and shit. They only believe in their religions to fit in with the masses of asses. Trust me, if Satan was a god, they will basically do that. They will just basically follow Satan, okay? People who are followers, they're not leaders. They do not have any potential. They're NPC players. When you give them some facts, you can lead a horse to water, but they ain't gonna drink it, goddammit. They're not gonna drink because they want to fit in with society. I don't want to fit in with society. Okay, I appreciate y'all small donations if this gets on YouTube. Okay, so anything on your mind, Isaiah? Okay, anything he ain't saying nothing. Now I'm gonna say it again. Okay, the dangers of marriage. Okay, it's very simple, guys. Don't marry women. Okay, you see what happened to me. Okay, so marry what happened. They try to get your fucking your child support. They try to do. They get seasonal. They get tired because they want things on their own or they want free money. That's what, even Eddie Murphy said it best. Okay? They get free money, okay? And they take half, okay? You know, they don't deserve half, okay? But the system somehow, that's how the system works. That's how they get their profits. It's called extortion. But let's continue on. Marriage is a very simple subject. I teach all youngsters not to get married. At least try to do polygyny in another country. I just made a video on it, motherfuckers, okay? Get the fuck off my fucking videos. If you're a fucking sensitive ass, you said, the first 5 minutes, I couldn't pay attention. I said, get the fuck off here. It's not for you. It's not for you, motherfucker. You don't got to say nothing. Damn, man. Damn. Let's continue on out here. So I talked about all those things, okay? And that's all I wanted to say for today, you guys. There's nothing else to be said. I learned, I was just talking to Peppy, okay? That's not his real profile, okay? She said she's a lesbian, light-skinned chicks. This is how it is. Real alpha is honest. They don't sugarcoat shit, and they be like, you smell like fly. They're not romantic. Alphas are not that romantic, dog. Because as I said before, romance is a form of way that shows that they're not really sexually attracted to you. Psychologically speaking, I talked to hundreds of women. And when a woman needs more romance, I've talked to women who fuck a man real quick. And that motherfucker just looks super attractive. I saw him and I said, okay, these are the type of guys. And I walk with these women. I told you, I was a Giglioer escorter, and I would walk with women and say, what type of man that looks cute to you? And they'll tell me straight up, because women drop their guard with me, okay? I will fuck him in a second, okay? See? Have you heard about this before? I will fuck him in a second, okay? Because he looks so fine, okay? But please listen. When a female starts talking about that romance shit, she's not attracted to you, motherfucker. Romance and attraction. I already did the research already, and I'm telling you from my experiences firsthand, they're not attracted to you. The more, if you need to put money on the floor, okay, that's a simping. You're simping. You need to put roses and shit to impress her. She's not turned on by you. She's turned by the object itself. Okay, she's not caring about your whining because you want some pussy or some shit. She knows you just want some pussy. So stop giving her that shit and you'll see. My approach is direct and hilarious in comedy. I remember I was driving. All you need is a car. You need a car and you need some sort of good looks. At least something, because lots of women look at my lips and they think I'm going to put my lips on their lips when they're not virgins. I say put a blindfold on her ass. Okay, she can't tell if I'm licking her or not, okay? Because she's already been fucked out. I don't fuck use vaginas, okay? I inspect pussies. I entertain and shit. I say this all the fucking time. I got lots of fucking females hit me up from Russia to fucking Ethiopia. Please, please don't do that, okay? Ask questions, motherfuckers. Alright, okay. Please understand this, because I'll talk to any female. It depends on where you're at. It's not just the numbers game. It's depending on where you're at. So let's say, for instance, you in the hood somewhere. You better be talking with some swag and shit. You better be calling with... Most of the women are prostitutes. They're not interested in you. You got to be at a certain site, a certain height, okay? Women are looking at height. They're looking at your stature, your build. They don't care. They don't know your penis. That's how stupid women are. They don't understand that every guy who's basically tall, they just get attracted to tallness. But when they see the penis, they're completely not attracted to him at all. So it's a penis thing. It's about a materialistic thing. So they don't care about you if you got a small... They don't care about you. They don't hang you. You'll be a friend. You won't get no pussy. You trust me, you won't get no pussy if you got a small penis and she had bigger penises. You're not getting any pussy, no matter how good you look. Alright? Okay, so please understand the psychology of women. The women psychology is so easy. You're direct. You talk about certain body parts and shit. Hey, I remember I was driving in the car and I seen a nice female who's like 17 going on 18 and shit. And I was like, hey, look at them titties. She was pushing her little baby girl and shit. And I said, okay, she's an adult. That don't make her an adult. Just because people who are 17, 18, 19, or even 30 fucking years old, they ain't no adults. Trust me, they're not no fucking adults, man. People can't pass the 5 criteria as an adult. They're not an adult. Okay? So you can make up your own 5 criteria of being an adult. But most people get it wrong. Okay? Most people get it wrong. Most people are unstable. They believe in anything they see from other people. They don't like discipline and shit. And they're not direct and honest. They're not open and shit. They're not good with money, okay? Because that's a business aspect. You got to know what to do with money. You got to know how to live and talk to people and shit like that. Me, I come off nonchalant when I talk to people. In public, I do not talk. I do not talk to people. If I want some booty, you will know I want some booty. I do not. I pull all my cards on the table and say, hey, I'm driving in the street. The girl is 17, going on 18. And she told me, she said, hey, okay, them titties are so fine. You need a ride? Those titties are so more fine. You need a ride? Now, some youngins these days tell me, oh, they ain't going to work these days. I said, because they ain't got no game like that. But every time I do that to females, 90% of the time they smile. They smile, and that's when you pass. You pass for the ass. And then you got to go another approach. I said, you got to be creative with it. Your titties is so nice and so fine. I guess you are just like wine or some shit. Say something corny or some shit. But you got to be animated when you do things. You got to be like convincing that you are a stable man who's a sexualized beast. A testosteronic Rex, okay? You got to be like strong with the female, okay? But you at the same time don't marry him, okay? Peace and love to you, brothers and sisters of Latin. Welcome to Pimp. When I talked to my wife, when I first met her, I talked to the same way. I said, hey, you're Luna. So you got to make up words as you go along. Your Luna is the moon in which my emotion is exploited. My ocean spring and shit. My white cream and secretions and everything goes down into between your legs and shit. And you have to shave and all that. You got to talk funny with these bitches. Who the fuck are you not to talk straight forward towards them? If she says, nah, you talk to every female, you say, yes, hell yeah, what's wrong with that? I'm just being honest. You say, okay. And then she'll usually say, okay. She'll say, okay. Because you think she knows that you probably got some swag with your ass. You got some good game. They want to make sure you're strong enough in the bed, okay? You're strong enough in the mouth, right? But if you start talking about flowers and rose petals and shit, I was like that when I was 17 now. That shit don't work, okay? Especially if you're intelligent and you look intelligent. Because I wear glasses. Now I used to do that. I used to jump over bushes and say, surprise, bitch! Surprise! I used to jump over bushes with flowers and she's like, oh, you scared that shit out of me. But she's smiling. She's smiling, motherfuckers. You gotta have the game to talk to them because any person can't just pull over any female. Most of the time, if you're tall, okay, at least about 6'2" or some shit, you'll get more play. Because they think you got a bigger penis, okay? And most women do know that black men have more bigger penises on average, okay? So we know they can't be exterminated, right? So don't get mad at me, cracker, for talking the truth. God damn it, please don't get jealous of me. Alright? I think the best thing to do for medium-sized to small motherfuckers is basically get a strap on, okay, and get a personality. Because you can't get a strap on and a personality, you are going to suffer alone. Or you can't get a passport, at least get a fucking passport, man. Jesus fucking Christ, man. We got all these incels and red pillars and fucking MGTOWers and shit. Peace and love to brothers, sisters of light and dark. Go to my page. I talk about multiple different things. I told you, Bill Cosby is in jail, under the jail, okay? And now they found out it's all set up. How you gonna take something like 50 years to 20 years ago, like some cool Quaalude or some shit, and throw a man of that stature under the bus, okay? Like that. Okay, see, now Weinstein, he reported the heavy charges and shit. Come on now, you know, there's systematic racism there. You don't want any rich white crackers or Jewish people or Zionists fucking going to jail now here. Alright? But people focus on Jordan Peterson, okay, person who's a God delusional. Most of you are God delusionals. I tell you this is a fact, okay? Peace.